as you hit the center at the center hub.
Now the question is, do I do any damage to it?
No, the arrow just kind of
hit it.
It might not even stick in.
Yeah, sticks in for a little bit and then falls off, but you hit it. That's all that they care about. Now,
shot private.
And then a couple of shots at the smaller targets.
Kevin's yelling behind you.
I think
Shoot better. Shoot better. Oh yeah, you think you got it, do you? Shoot better.
All right, so range increment of a short bow, 320. You basically added 2, so
Yep.
2 to the AC.
Charge me a red for a rat hole. Fire!
Okay.
Fire, private!
34.
Yeah, you hit the small goblin on the right, and the small goblin on the left.
And same round, so plus 10.
No,
you got it now.
you can wait. And, well, yeah, okay. He does it.
Okay.
He does it quickly. They.
Yeah, buddy.
There is an asterisk beside your form that says sharpshooter requires very small weapons.
I think we're all gonna go to the same place.
Yeah, you did it! See, Duggan? Does that feel good? Apparently
No.
Apparently people like you.
This little Jex guy goes to the front. Or did he shoot already?
Nope.
I don't think he shot. He picks up a musket.
Yeah. We can do that. Yeah.
He's got a BAB of 6.
Enough.
Dex and size is range plus 11. He's proficient. And it doesn't have anything that affects range. Alright, so plus 11. With a range increment of 40. Which would be 0, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Yep. So AC. Yeah, he'll sit there. He hits the hobgoblin. He reloads. He's actually pretty quick at reloading. He hits a goblin, and then hits a goblin.
Yeah. Not bad. Not the best, but better than average.
Grakkel's got to. You did very well. Very well.
Quiet in line.
Yes.
Quiet in line.
Okay. They seem impressed with how quickly he reloaded, and they're actually asking him to try on a harder target. They stick him right at the end just to see what he could do. With a musket at that range. So 0, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 10, minus 14. So AC 19. He misses. AC 20, he hits. And AC 20, he hits. He reloads very quickly. They're
He's almost as fast as if you used an arrow.
Yeah, not quite that fast. It's not free action fast. It's not Van Helsing movie with a crossbow fast. Yeah, okay. They seem to be done their assessment here at the obstacle range, and you can hear the whispers and people starting to gather that they're going to move this group off to the proving grounds. There are lots of people on their spare time that are at the proving grounds as they're interested in seeing what this group can do in martial combat.
Yeah, maybe someone's death day.
Sir Humphrey Best ends up going into a different tent, but you do see that there are officers that are reporting to Centurion Captain, you don't quite remember his name, the elf, and one of them comes over and addresses the 3 sergeant. Sergeant Doon, Sergeant Rovin, Sergeant Rathorn. They keep on wanting to put the 2 together and they call you Rathorn, but
It's fine.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Capra doesn't care. He'll respond to Wrathorn. He's fine with it.
All right, this is the proving ground. You've been bunking with those privates over there for some time, haven't you?
Longer than you care to know.
All right, for this
Bugs.
For this exercise, no magic. You all get a single melee weapon. I mean, you could bring a ranged weapon in there if you want to, but it's not advised. And you'll be fighting against another team of 4.
So 4 versus 4?
4 versus 4. I need the 3 of you. You could decide to be part of that 4 or not, to choose a team of 4. The others will be assessed individually or form their other team.
All right. Okay. Ranged weaponry not advised. Melee weapons. What are the rules on magic in this?
Grakkel.
This is just do stuff, right?
This is a duel between teams, non-lethal combat.
Grakkel looking back at Mort.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. We need 2 teams of 4 with melee weapon, and we're not killing anybody today. So be careful. Don't accidentally have a boo-boo.
You just mean on purpose, right?
No, not even. What do you mean? Definitely not on purpose, but also not by accident. I mean, accidents happen, but
There we go. That's
as
what
long
I
as you
want
try
to
not to have it happen.
Grakkel looks at Mort. I think you're going to have to split up. The others don't have anyone who... They don't look like they have anyone who can fight in the front.
They didn't say we couldn't bring...
It just wasn't advised.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring a bow. I'm gonna put them on sleep.
Are their wings still... are their wings still tied?
Their wings are still tied, yes.
Oh.
Capra is... What do they have for their selection of weapons here?
Any simple or martial weapon that is standard in a Western, European culture.
Okay. Capra's...
They also have crossbows and bows, and the arrows are blunted. They expect you to use them as, like, non-lethal weapons.
Oh, they do have bows with
They do.
blunted
They
arrows?
do have bows with blunted arrows.
Oh. I think it was just like advice.
Yeah, they're like you see guys that are in the ring right now, like coming at each other with cudgels and like
Capra
saps and.
Capra picks up a bow and it's like, okay, so it's 4v4. Hey, new guy, little guy. You wanna go with them?
Go with who? Yeah.
You're pretty sure he says yes to everything.
Okay. I think we're gonna just do the like, we all know each other, and you get new guy.
Grakkel looks at... I guess we're sticking together then.
The bows are just basic bows, no strength bonus, right?
We're gonna turn
basic
the
bows.
proving grounds into the pudding grounds.
I was going to say that eating grounds, but this is good too.
The weapons are all like really dull. Some of them are made out of wood when they should be made out of metal, and you're provided with padded armor if you want.
Capital will take padded armor.
Okay.
Armor.
Everyone, compared to how many fights that both groups have been in, everyone looks ridiculous right now with their padded armor and these crappy weapons.
Well, this is like training. This is downtime.
Yeah.
In fact, we probably do downtime more seriously. Than
Oh, how nice of them. Chagga is complaining. He's like, these shields aren't big enough. Well, I guess this ugly tower shield will do. This is so tiring.
You're telling me? I don't think there's a weapon here that I'm actually... Is there anything that Grakkel can use?
Let's see. Grakkel, how...
Like, is there an elven thin blade, perhaps?
A hob thin blade, I'm going to say there's a 1 in 4 chance there's a hob thin blade. If you roll 1 on a d4, there's 1.
Okay. Yeah, baby.
At the bottom of the pile, you're like, yes, this sword is close enough to a katana, like thin blade. It's almost like somebody stole it maybe from one of the dojos and chucked it into the wagon.
To get fucked up.
Okay, so you find a training sword. You're like, yeah. Chagga ends up finding a club. He just picks up a club.
Mort looks for a great club.
Yep, they've got a great club
For a medium character.
So I don't think you have the ability to wield that if you get big, though.
Why? Still be oversized.
Yeah, I don't think you can wield oversized two-handed weapons.
Two-handed weapons. I see what you're saying.
You'd have to be like a longsword.
Yeah.
Like a medium longsword, when you grow, will become a... But you could just get a small bastard sword and it would do the same damage.
Thing. Yeah. Small bastard sword will do. Is there shields so we can use?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have three arms, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can stick a wooden heavy wooden shield in your third arm. There's lots of whispers.
Bucklers?
There's that guy. He gets really big. Yeah, they're bucklers. They're bucklers. Non-magical bucklers. All right. After two groups of conscripts show off or square off, there is a group of conscripts taking to the field. They're waving their wooden swords around. There are four of them. They've got wooden swords and shields. No ranged weapons. Group 1 is Sergeant Chagga's group. Group 2 would be, well, Kev/Capra's group. All right.
And now, trying not to kill them, Mort. Try. Isn't the first group is?
No, he rolled a die.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
All right. This is non-lethal combat. To submission or to unconsciousness.
Okay.
There will be no lethal blows. The victors are those that are able to climb to the top of Blood Rock and keep it for a full turn of the hourglass. And they point over to some judge that has an hourglass. You don't know how long that is, but you're like, maybe it's a minute or two.
Okay. Capra just he's saying okay to the instructions, even though
Yep.
it's like
Okay then.
May the Conqueror be with you.
We don't have our armor, right? We just have
Padded
nothing?
armor.
padded armor.
How much is padded?
+1.
Oh fuck. 11.
Dee Dee's got her short bow, like a crappy short bow, small. Capra's got a crappy
Longbow.
composite longbow. Medium. They're both wearing padded armor because they were provided it. Capra, I guess, could have a buckler or two if he wanted.
He's got a buckler. He strapped a buckler on. I don't think he's going to need it.
Okay, Kev.
I have a small buckler.
Okay, and what weapon did you choose?
This is +17. Okay. Oh my god, this game's getting fucked up. I used a bastard sword.
Okay, you picked it up a blunted sword that is basically shaped in a bastard sword style.
Yep.
And then Duggan, what are you using as a weapon?
Spoon.
Is anybody else eating shit?
So you found a wooden spoon.
Yep.
There's Duggan has fans. There are people that are laughing. What's he gonna do with it? The face got a spoon. they're
Just eat peaches. We're not.
You fuck him up. You got it.
I don't think these guys know who we are.
Okay, so
Let's not kill anybody.
with Capra's trying to look at their faces and decide if they were mean to us ever.
No, you don't know who these guys are. They are humans. They look like they're part of like maybe recruits for the Imperial Army as opposed to the Imperial Foreign Legion. And they look nervous. They're kind of like getting ready, and one guy's talking to them. And
Great.
The guy who gets the first mini shot is probably. Oh, I hope he does okay. I hope he's all right.
Duggan's got a spoon because he doesn't actually think he's going to have to fight.
That's why I was assuming he's going to open up a tin of peaches and start eating.
You guys are gonna finish him before we even get there, yeah.
It's okay.
there is a horn that goes off and a bunch of cheering, and you've seen enough of these fights being here for a month that you know that it's time. So I'm just going to roll initiative for their group. Their group gets an 8. Who is the slowest person on your group?
Kev,
We're a bunch of
maybe?
Dexy bastards.
Yeah.
It's not that slow.
Dex 20.
Well, yeah, I'm slower than that.
Yeah.
My initiative is plus
3
4.
fairies, son.
Dee Dee's got an initiative of 7. Capra's got an initiative of 6.
Duggan's 12.
Fucking Duggan's 12.
Plus-
And then
Kev's the guy.
Kev. Okay, okay, Kev, roll initiative
Right on.
for the group.
Yeah, boy.
All right, your group goes first. Duggan, what are you doing?
He's just gonna slowly walk towards the rock.
Okay.
You got this, Capra! Is this difficult terrain or anything?
No,
Or is
it's packed hard dirt. It hasn't rained in about a week.
Okay, that's as far as he gets.
Okay. Okay, he's touching the rock. He's touching the rock. You know that you are now in possession of the rock, and you can see somebody like they turn over one of the two timers basically, and they're timing your like possession of the rock.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys looked so green. Duggan. So
He
green.
waved a spoon at the crowd.
Okay, yeah, people. You've got your fan base from the Imperial Foreign Legion. Next highest initiative, I think, is Dee Dee at +7, unless Capra. Yeah.
Dee Dee.
Dee Dee is just gonna go huffing over to the rock as well.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna let Capra shoot them and then game over.
How high is the...
Yeah.
The rock's about 10, 12 feet in the center. These guys definitely cannot see the two Fae squatting behind the rock at this point in time.
When are they gonna let us have our wings? I feel
No, so you have to do it our way.
I feel that they're doing it because they're jealous.
You're fucking right, they're jealous.
All right, Capra.
Capra's
Has Duggan figured out how to actually take them off? Via escape artist or disabled device? Or...
This would be escape artist because you've taken them off so many times that they actually welded yours on.
Oh, the motherfuckers.
surgery check. Capra's going to wiggle the bow to make it +1 merciful.
Okay.
And then he's gonna rapid shot and shoot the next guy, and there'll be, if this all goes well, there'll be one guy left standing. Depending on and hopefully nobody dies.
Okay, they're flat-footed, so with their shields and armor, they have AC 13.
AC 30.
You hit the first guy.
AC 30.
You hit the second guy. Or the first guy, I'm not sure.
AC 11.
Into his shield.
Ding. That's right. Capra's looking at his bow. The fuck? So the first one is 2 plus. Did you put the birds on me? No, that's fine. Plus 8 plus 6. I think that's correct. Hopefully he doesn't die. 35 non-lethal damage.
In the face!
Hopefully he's okay. That might stop there if he looks like he. Ooh. Oh no!
That was the first guy?
That was a rapid shot. Like that was a mini shot. So 2 arrows went at him. Is he okay?
I don't think he's okay.
Okay, so
okay.
so a second level warrior 14 con is
Oh, he's not okay.
24 damage, which means he is at minus 11, unconscious, and there's a horrible crack from his head.
That's what Capra. Those arrows landing are why Capra missed the last one because he was like, "Ooh, shit."
Oh, Medicus! Medicus! And then it hit the bridge of his nose and just splattered his face.
22 non-lethal on the second guy.
Just bang,
Okay.
bang.
He's got 2 hit points left.
Do you give up yet?
He at least fell down, like he's fallen down. He's kind of stunned, and then you missed the third, like hit the third guy's
I
shield.
hit his shield.
Ah! He just makes this surprise yell as the blood arrow explodes against the shield, and he sees his 2 other compatriots down for the count. Okay, that was Capra. Kev, what are you doing?
Kev is charging forward and jumping. Wait, how far? So I can move 35 feet. Alright. There's one. Now I want to intimidate. How close do I have to be to intimidate?
I think 30 feet.
Oh shit!
The crazy homeless guy is running up.
Right?
Oh, I'm glad I didn't kill that guy.
It was gross.
Do that, right?
So you could run, but it's, I believe, an action to intimidate. Yeah.
Okay, can I just get to here and try to jump onto the rock? Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Give me an acrobatics jump or a climb, whichever one.
Yeah. 41, not 20.
Okay, you are not quite at the peak, but effectively at the top. Like you lodge your... Ah! And you're waving your sword around.
That fucker covered!
All right, these 2 guys put their head down and move forward.
Greens tonight!
They're now circling around. Oh, they saw a Duggan. Hey, the fairies are down here! Come for the archer! I know! This guy is just crawling off the field. And there are medical personnel running to help the man whose face, like whose nose kind of got disintegrated. There's just a bunch of like shattered arrow bits and
Welcome to the army.
Okay, top of the round, Duggan. There's a guy threatening you with a wooden sword.
Yeah, I am just checking something really quick. No, can't do that till next level.
Don't kill him.
He's like yelling, "Submit, fairy!"
You need to yield or I'm gonna destroy your life.
Oh!
Okay, I hit him with the spoon. A telekinetically infused spoon, but I'll take the -4 to do non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, these are non-lethal weapons. Oh
Yeah.
wait, you know your thing is.
So
can-
I made my weapon merciful, so I didn't have to take a penalty.
Can
So
you
this is,
can you do this without incurring any AOL? Like,
yes, I'm going to use my lunge feat that I got last level,
okay.
so I can attack from where I am. Plus,
Oh, it's a telekinet. You're using a spoon.
yeah, it's
He's
just
using
the
it as
focus
like
for
a-
his telekinetic
He's dueling
blade.
with a spoon.
Got it.
I think
AC
I
34.
you're flicking his nuts.
You hit him with the spoon.
40.
That's including the -4 and the -2 for lunge.
That is the -2 is the AC for
The
lunge.
lunge is AC penalty.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
So
AC 32.
yeah, AC, yeah.
And the spoon doesn't need to actually be a weapon because you're using
No,
it.
doesn't matter. I can use a toothpick.
It's just turning into a weapon.
Yeah, it's
focus
basically
for the-
surrounded by the telekinetic force.
Gotcha.
Plus...
You don't have
Stacked
improved.
down.
You don't have improved crit on that attack.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. This is empowered though.
Alright, we're killing them, I guess.
No,
So,
it's just hurts lots. It
13
hurts bad.
plus another 6 would be 19. So another 6, so 29 non-lethal damage.
Catch him under the chin. He just falls back unconscious.
I warned you!
So 29 is 24 non-lethal and 5 lethal and unconscious. Yeah! There's a bunch of people cheering. Ooh, the little blue thing hits pretty hard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Quite impressive, actually.
I think he's more than he appears. Little bastard might have been holding back. Okay, that was Duggan. Then it's Dee Dee.
You need to go to sleep now.
She 5 steps back. She is going to sprinkle as a free action, I believe.
Leave one for me!
Some of the dust on her onto her bow.
I haven't fucked anyone up in a long time!
You get him if he doesn't fall over.
And then shot.
Come on, man! Don't go to sleep over now.
There's a poof in the guy's face as the arrow turns into a bunch of magical dust. And then he needs to make a DC 23 will save or fall asleep. Yes, DC 23.
Put everyone to sleep.
She took ability focus, pixie arrows.
That's... Fuck.
Her charisma is awesome. Okay, this guy's will save is -1.
Okay, roll 20.
There's a bunch of dust. He noticeably breathes it in and falls down and falls asleep.
Off the ropes. He's still awake! Ah!
Kev jumps down. There are whistles being blown and like, winners!
Tell me you're dropping an elbow.
Okay, so you slam down on the guy. Whoa! He wakes up because of that, but there are people rushing out to stop the violence, and the guy's the guy's pushing you angrily. You end up kind of in a shoving match a bit as people are pulling you apart. Stretchers bring some of these people away.
Sorry about that guy's face. Same team.
Dee Dee flies over these guys and channels positive energy. When the guys, like, there's a definite pause as there is a 30-foot radius of white light, and then the guys all begin to get up. Dee Dee's channel positive energy is...
Well, I don't know. Capra took some serious damage on this motherfucker. It's double healing though, right?
Double.
Well, it'll get rid of the non-lethal and the lethal. Right now, she heals for 28.
I don't know.
So that'll wake them all up.
It'll wake them all up. There's cheering and clapping after that happens, and the guy that didn't appreciate the elbow to the balls from Kevin.
Drop to the jug.
Yeah, exactly.
After the bell.
Yeah, after the bell.
How dare you call me old?
They slink off, and you can hear some of the Foreign Legion beginning to sing a song. It doesn't sound like it's an Imperial Common, but there is apparently a fighting song that the Imperial Foreign Legion sings, and you can hear kind of distant on the edges of the approving battlefield that there are some that have taken up to start to sing the song to give honor to the new lower ranking members of the Imperial Legion. It appears that we're up next.
All right. Remember, let us not kill anyone. This is bad form. Very dishonorable.
A different group of conscripts enter the ring, enter the proving grounds. These conscripts look like they have trained a little bit differently than the others. They are staying in a formation. They have tower shields as well as long spears. They've learned to fight with pole arms in one hand.
But they're phalanx guys.
Mort looks at them. I hate you all so hard. Your children here shit themselves.
Oh, you tell them, Mort. Do you want me to launch you at them?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So
we're not supposed to use magic.
It's not a fireball.
Good point.
Grakkel, yes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to run to the rock. It seems like a safe place to kind of just lean. And then I'll launch you if you get up there. You, Jex, do whatever it is you're going to do.
Yeah. I'll throw some goo. Yeah.
Oh, you can throw goo. How very goblin of you. Mort, don't hit them so hard that their heads come off. Just gently put them to sleep. Gently put them to sleep.
As gentle as I can.
Thank you. Same goes to you, Grakkel.
He's not going to kill anybody, I hope.
Gentle. Gentle. All right, now everyone's calm. Everyone's cheering.
That's gonna start to fall asleep.
he nips a grape or something from his feed bag pocket. All right, Anish, who's the slowest in your team for initiative?
Mort's got a +3.
Yeah,
Chagga's
I
got a
have
+2.
Chagga looks like.
And Jex got a +4 at least. So yeah, Chagga's +2. Mark, go ahead and roll. The opposing side gets a 9 when the horn is blown. All right, your group goes first. Sounds like Grakkel's got the fastest.
Yeah, Grakkel's fastest.
Go ahead.
He moves at 30. It's a minus what for a full run?
It's flat-footed.
Oh, so only...
It's minus all of it. Mark, you're muted.
It's okay. I'm just laughing at the. As soon as you said flat-footed, his token goes all the way back.
He gets there.
Okay. So you run out to there, padding along the ground. Yeah. There are people singing. There's still people still singing this strange Imperial foreign fighting song, and there are a bunch of people yelling on for the Imperial Legion to do well. So Grakkel moves out there. I believe the next is Jex. Jex moves at 30 because he's a goblin. He moves all the way to the rock and touches it.
Yeah.
Notice that one of the judges starts timing the amount of time you've touched the rock. You know that's not how you're going to win.
No.
It'd be an interesting challenge to actually win that way, where it's like, just no, stand there and let them wail on you for 2 minutes while you win.
Mort?
80.
Tramples over Grakkel.
Is his war scream a caca?
Yes, it.
I
Yes,
thought it was something you don't want to do there.
it spreads his wings menacingly.
The fuck is
that was 2 moves, and he will ready an attack once one of them comes close.
Alright. Oh, everyone's running! I thought we didn't like running. Let's see if...
Run so he can move at speed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. We have. I thought we only had 2 actions. If we did, I'll stand next to Mort. Like I would have moved my
Okay.
full.
Sure. Let me look at the range of telekinetic
Charge.
Telekinetic charge, yep. Telekinetic charge.
Close.
Yeah, so Chagga has to move, and move. Running! Hey, everyone! We used to not run like this before, I don't think. Don't like this.
It's almost over.
Alright, the telekinetic charge. Let me just put a link to that on the sheet so I can find it later. Alright, they move up in unison.
Mort will take his readied as soon as they're within 10 feet.
Okay, they have to get within 10 feet to hit you.
One of them
So,
gets to disappear.
yep.
I wouldn't go there if I. Oh!
Plus, I gotta check what his bonus is with a non-hit.
They spread out. Like, ah! Or what with single hand. So padded armor is AC 11, with dex is AC 13, with their tower shields AC 17.
So he's going to hit for non-lethal. So that's -3, and there's no other bonuses on this weapon, so plus 13. AC 23.
Oh, you clobber one of these guys who's about to poke you with a stick.
Plus... that's with power. Oh, that's not with power attack. Shit. That should do it. Plus 9, plus...
Mort takes a half-ass swing at one of them, kind of flicks his... What is it?
Now, would this stick thing I'm wielding be considered a club?
You picked up. You said you wanted a bastard sword.
Well, I'd actually prefer a club-like weapon, but
They had anything you wanted.
whatever.
Yeah.
So you got a club.
They had any normal weapon.
Any normal weapon.
Any normal Western weapon. So
It's a club.
Uh,
You get a pole.
clubs on this.
Yeah.
Club is on the list. Like a great club is on the list.
yeah, okay, so he'd take a great club.
So
which
that would
still
be
2d8 plus.
2d8, yeah.
That gives me an extra +1 to hit and extra +1 to damage, so plus 14. So this is without power attack. 24.
He's in that rare state where...
He really wants
You want
to
to fall
sit
down. I know you do.
He's knocked right out of line. His shield's everywhere. Like, his shield and spear are up in the air. And then they will definitely attack the thing they deem as a threat. So there are 3 of them that marched up and are going to stick their spears into Mort.
Go see what Mort's AC is going to be.
Go get him, Stinky! You got this!
He's got those, so 15.
Oh, not 20, a 13, and a 21.
The 21 probably hits.
With no magic and large size and your armor being a +1
Yeah.
and your shield being at most +1.
My shield, well, it's a heavy wooden shield.
+2.
Oh, +2.
+3 because I got shield focus.
Nice.
So, text 315, dodge. So 14, okay, 13, 16, yeah, 16.
16? Okay.
17 with the armor.
Oh, that's a crit.
Okay,
A crit
do
with
your
a
worst.
piercing weapon is
Oh,
standard crit.
wait. Hang on.
I think he's got...
Let's roll to see if it is a crit.
Oh, because of your alchemist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a crit.
It is very
Yeah.
much a crit. It is very strongly a crit. That is where he kept his kidney that day.
Okay, there is a definitely bad poke from one of these spears, Mort. Gets you in kind of the groin area. That would be 3d8 plus 9. They don't have specialization yet, and their weapons aren't all that good, so you get poked for 23 non-lethal.
Okay.
And then it looks like there's one other poke with a spear for 10 non-lethal.
Ow.
Okay.
And then this guy attacks, but then after he attacks, he falls down. He kind of just, with momentum, and he fell over.
I don't know if the guy with the +2 to hit next round will survive to have another round.
Yeah, it's like all these long spears kind of end up poking into Mort in different areas. Mort's getting a little frustrated. He's getting hit and whacked, and their line is ruined because you've because you've smacked one of them really hard.
The guy who's the description was in the groin area. The guy who jabbed you in the groin with the long spear doesn't get to be there to use his +2 next round.
No, he does not.
No, the first guy, this guy, he's closest to Grakkel. Grakkel, you are first to go on your team. I think you're the fastest.
Move to provoke the AOO, and I block the attack. I attempt to block the attack.
Okay.
There's 2 guys who you provoke KOs from.
Yep, it's gonna be the first guy. Let me know when he attacks.
AC 16, AC 13.
Yeah.
So there's laughter as Grakkel actually hops up onto the spears that go plunging into the ground where he was standing, and he kind of dances off the spears and then runs around.
So, using
I think he's riposting.
And then he flashes his blade towards the guy's head.
23.
Hits.
Okay.
Is that including the -4 for trying to do non-lethal, or are you whacking him?
Oh, sorry. It would be 21. 21 damage. 21 to hit.
It should be.
Is it still a hit?
You missed a +2. It's -4.
No.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
I know.
a hit. These guys.
Yeah.
I have a plus 20.
Okay, so your 23 beats 16, and then your actual hit.
Oh, right.
And this happened as you were leaving your square. So this is.
I'm gonna hit him and then keep going to the guy to get. Sorry, let me just do the damage on the first guy.
No, you need to hit.
You have to actually hit him. You now block.
I blocked. Oh, that's right.
And this is when you were leaving this square, so you don't actually have the flank with Mort yet.
I'm leaving. It happens when, but I can't. I can't.
And you don't have reach to. You can't riposte unless you have the long arm.
Okay, so you can't. You don't hit him then.
So yeah, and
then you move.
Got it. So I move around.
Yep. Now you're flanking with.
I move around to here. Who am I? I'm only flanking with one guy, right?
Yep.
This guy.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll.
So you're leading the guy who hit more than nutsack alone.
He's gentlemanly letting Mort take care of it.
Yep.
Deal with that. Actually, I'll keep going to here because it's going to be.
It was like 4 spears all got thrust into the same general area, and one of them bounced down and hit Mort in the nuts.
So this guy gets an AOO for
This
that
guy gets
movement.
an AOO.
Okay. Okay, he hits AC 21.
No. 24 if you're interested. So this guy. Oh shit! I had to be here. So move, attack.
Are you defensive? Is that part of the?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1d20.
So you moved, attacked, and then you're provoking when you step. Is that what you're doing, or you're moving?
I just moved. That was all.
He hasn't attacked yet.
Okay.
36 possible crit.
Okay. Are you critting?
Oh no.
Okay, so you
No.
you pull your crit.
Yeah. Let's do damage.
This is sneak attack.
Yes.
You're supposed to roll a -4 to do non-lethal. You keep rolling without the -4 to do non-lethal.
Shit. So sorry. Yes. 7. All right. So 30 something. Still. I keep forgetting that. Thank you.
But there's the whole. At a certain point, if you keep not doing it, you are attacking lethally. So
I know.
Okay.
D8. Oh fuck. Sorry, pal. 28.
Okay, you knock this guy out. You hit him you wrap him over the side of the head. He's just out for the count.
8 plus 20.
He falls like a bag of bricks.
The 5d6 didn't get in there.
That's probably for the best.
Sorry, the 5d6 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10 and more damage.
I'm confused with what's going on, Ahmed. You need to organize. You need to organize your attacks. You need to organize your attacks and damage before you roll for now on, because this is confusing.
There was there was a space and it didn't get counted. In
how much damage did you do to him?
10 more than what you put down.
I haven't put anything down yet.
Oh, 38.
Okay, so 38 minus 24 is 14. So you killed this man.
Killed him?
Like I said, it was probably for the best. The 5d6 got left out.
I wasn't power attacking or anything.
Grakkel comes around, whack, and you hit him in the neck, and you broke his neck, and he crumples down to the ground.
I didn't even crit. Ah, Grakkel. After this happened,
way to make friends.
He dropped his sword. He drops his swords, lifts his hands up, and steps back, like, I apologize. I did not mean to kill this man.
Okay, there is now whistling and gongs that have ended the fight. Horns, as there's all sorts of yelling. People are coming onto the field. It looks like they look like they want to get Grakkel. Grakkel, what are you doing?
Pick up that wooden sword, for fuck's sakes.
Okay, so you quickly pick up the wooden sword and sort of face people. There are a couple.
They're what? Sorry.
There's some angry people from the Legion that are coming after you.
Mort's not putting up with that.
I did not mean to kill him. I apologize.
Whoa, whoa! And you can see they slow down when they see Mort, like, like stepping beside him. There's all sorts of whistling as officers are coming forward, and drop your weapons, Private! Drop your weapons! They're now yelling at Mort and Grakkel to drop their weapons.
Are these guys still approaching us?
There are also officers that are yelling at the group to get them to move back.
Yeah, Grakkel drops his sword.
Ooh. I won't be able to put this guy back together, says Chagga, as he leans down and heals the one guy that dropped down. They're dragging down. They leave that man here.
Okay, apparently I have to order a pizza or my head is dead, or gonna go off my shoulders. So. 2 seconds.
Well, we might be busy here for a bit. It should be okay.
Yeah.
All right. There is a bunch of yelling and shouting, and for a while, Grakkel is surrounded by several men with guns and brought off in isolation. He's brought off into this tent. And there are several military officers with guns that place you under guard.
Capra's gonna just sort of wave Jex over. You wanna come join our team?
Did I win?
Yeah, Chagga's like, ugh, Grakkel, you're just too lethal. Come on, Mort. Good job, by the way. You didn't kill that guy.
No power attack, no crit. I was being as clean as I can.
You did 60 damage in one swing?
38?
38 lethal, or yeah?
No, not lethal. That was non-lethal.
Not all of them had 24 hit points.
Yep. You have to be careful. He had a weak spine.
All right, everyone, don't kill anybody.
So.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Well, good job, everyone. Except for hey, you're
a 10 hit point guy is
he's dead with
20 with a
30 damage kills a 10 hit point guy.
Shit.
Because it's 2 times their hit points plus their con.
Yeah. No, I know.
So a 1 hit die warrior gets killed with 30 damage. Yes.
All right. There is a lieutenant that you guys have been dealing with that the sergeants occasionally talk to. He's kind of in charge of like the conscripts. He's the guy who gets you guys used to a chain of command. It's not the staff sergeant from like the overall training areas. It's like a lieutenant that has been watching you guys quite closely. He comes over and talks to the sergeants, and he talks to Chagga, Capra, and to Kev. Do you have anything to say for Grakkel when they come over? Well, what's the meaning of this? It's supposed to be non-lethal combat.
Yeah, well, he was pulling his swing. He just didn't realize that guy had such a weak spine.
I see. He's trained in his arts, isn't he not?
Yes. If we're based off of the stories and stuff, we're all used to tangling with much more aggressive things than just a bunch of guys playing soldier. But a bunch of humans pretending to be fighters it's not really, you're really breakable.
Oh yes, I didn't get to launch anyone at anyone. Good thing, too.
That's Capra's most polite way of saying there.
It's not our fault you sent us up against a bunch of pussies.
It's fucking Mort adding in. Yeah, it was like some merchant's son got slapped on some padded armor and
one hit knight warrior kills him.
You put the target on him.
The confusion turns into like people mulling around. You actually hear some people chanting a name. They are chanting, and this seems to be coming from the Legion side. Clyde! 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 And you can see some officers talking. They seem to be trying to summon forth some guy named Clyde.
Excuse me, Sir, what's a Clyde?
Oh, Sir Clyde of Kinderholm. He's a pugilist that, is a sworn executioner.
Oh, pugilist means he likes fighting stuff, right?
He is a thug and brute of a man.
Okay, so he's a professional.
Let us hope the Imperial military police don't give your friend Clyde to contend with.
Like a trial by combat sort of thing?
Or
like he gets ass beat by a guy named Clyde.
Yes, some of the most unruly, and he glances towards Mort, are forced to face Clyde.
I'll fight your fucking Clyde.
Pick my champion, Mort.
Real fighter.
Grakkel Rovin is your name?
That is correct.
I'm Centurion Captain Neo Cavessian of the Fallen Legion.
I apologize for the display. I pulled my strike and I did not pierce the armor. I did not. I apologize. I should not have hit him even.
That's bullshit. You were doing your job.
We're pretty far away, I think.
Oh.
I assume they were putting us against people who are more weathered in combat. It's quite unfortunate.
Were this a time of peace, you'd probably be punished. But war is upon us, whether the Imperium likes it or not.
It was an accident.
It is the proving fields. The chances for accidents is high upon those grounds. Much blood gets spilt there, and the world has memory. There's a hint of sadness in this elf's face, like there's kind of like he's talking about other things.
He killed Cobb.
The Imperial Foreign Legion offers much. Why are you here, Grakkel?
He's following my master's last request for me. He signed me up to fight for the Legion, and I'm here to honor his memory.
You realize that if you join the Imperial Foreign Legion, you might be very well fighting your people.
My people have chosen things that are hurting them without them being aware of it.
Yes.
Perhaps they need to be re-educated. Furthermore, they are the reason I fled my lands. It's not an easy decision.
Yes, the Imperium is fond of corrective measures.
He looks at the high-ranking serving elf, like, yeah, I can see that.
I can... Well, this is the elf talking to you.
Yeah. I was like,
You have likely three choices. Loss of a hand and we'll send you home.
That is not acceptable.
As life of a convict, you could break stones for the rest of your days. The Imperium has many roads to build.
Also unacceptable.
Then I can invoke the champion's justice. The justice of the conqueror. You could go back into the proving fields and face an executioner.
Does this executioner have his gear?
Yes.
Am I allowed to have my gear?
No.
What gear am I allowed to have?
Well, it appears that you're quite lethal with that wooden blade.
How is it? Is it frowned upon to kill this executioner?
If he submits, I wouldn't do it. But if he is standing and you strike a blow that kills him...
Great disadvantage then, I understand.
Imperial justice to those who are not human is not fair.
I expected this, and I have also seen it over the last few weeks. Let it be so then.
This man! This hobgoblin, private! Chooses the conqueror's justice! There's sort of a shock and murmur throughout the crowd. Clyde, 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 Clyde. Give him his blade! Wooden as it may be.
Capra's looking around. Is anybody like, my money goes on the hobgoblin over some dude named Clyde?
that video of the Bard song would be great right about now.
They're gonna start killing? No.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe Clyde is, well, if Grakkel wins, nobody should die. Although...
He's the guy that said nobody kill anyone, and he fucking first strike ganks the dude.
The Imperial Legion starts to sing a different song. It's in a strange language that sounds more like an Imperial root language, and the Foreign Legion is not singing this song. The song has something to do with, if you have ranks in linguistics, about blooding the soil with those that came before so that our lands may grow strong. And feeding a harvest god to the world so that he of five faces could plant the wheat. The wheat that we drink in this beer and salute to our fellows and our family and to the land, and then they're adding in, you know, to the emperor. They're singing about Pastoria.
Never realized that humans like wheat beer so much.
I hope this guy I'm going to fight is not like you. Goes to Mort.
Oh, you got this.
Apparently.
Everybody here's been a fucking pussy so far, and he looks right back at the Imperial soldier.
Yeah. Coming out of the tent is a monster of a man named...
Is it the dude from Troy? Basically. Look at that.
Apparently he's got all... Yeah, he has all his gear.
He has an executioner's axe in his hand, an equivalent of breastplate, although there are exposed parts of his armor.
He lost his left nipple in a knife fight.
Maybe.
I'll see you after this.
He stretches a little bit, and he actually gives a gladiatorial salute. Who's about to die? They salute you. He points.
What a fucking asshole!
Okay.
Give me your gun. He's looking at the Imperial soldier.
Yeah, no.
Hey. Can I prepare my defensiveness now?
Oh.
Yeah, he's posturing a little bit.
So can I go into my crane style?
I'm gonna allow you to go into crane style because he's drinking a potion.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Throws the potion over his shoulder.
We don't have any rings, amulets, nothing.
Nope.
I think we're gonna cheer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna... Capra, I think, is on part of the whole, like...
17.
We're gonna... Bards... We're, Hi, Grakkel!
Mort's just threatening Clyde's life. You're fucking dead, you fucking idiot!
Alright, Dee Dee is flying invisible behind Grakkel.
Grakkel? This Imperial I don't mind you killing. I saw him chopping somebody's head off yesterday.
And
how he's on a hold up.
Dee Dee's gonna cast Weapon of Awe on your blade.
Increase weapon size?
No, it's plus
No,
2
it's
damage
just plus
and
2
did
damage.
cause the shaken... potentially cause fear on crit.
Yeah.
Okay, and she casts Protection from Evil, which does work. This guy's job, he loves his job of cutting off heads and bringing righteous, horrible, bloody combat to those that face the Imperium. He is a lawful evil guy.
Okay.
Or maybe not lawful evil. Who knows?
Okay.
Duggan's kind of hiding under Mort.
So let's see.
Yep, Mort's big enough.
Give me a second, I'm just calculating my attack use. So 15.
Any final words, Hobgoblin?
He's readying an action.
Duggan?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2. To you, you do not deserve any.
Ah,
Okay, so that's
I'm gonna mount your head on a spike, put it outside my tent. We shouldn't allow your kind in our army.
19.
If I was in there, I would tell him I was going to mount his head, and then just go, that's the end of it.
You ready to die, Hob?
He's taking big swipes with his giant great axe.
Okay. 21. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of this.
For the cookie! For Blood Rock of Junction Town!
Okay.
It's fucking crazy.
Fuck your mother!
Okay. Ready to go.
There's a bunch of the soldiers, like all the frustrations and all the hatreds and all the cursing and yelling. You are part of an army, and well, you haven't really been assigned a real spot in the Legion yet.
Okay.
And you disobeyed an order.
It was a fucking
19.
There's a hero point for Ahmed, for Grakkel. Apparently the stream loves the Grakkel.
Yeah, boys.
You all set there, Ahmed?
I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright, who's partaking in this initiative?
Duggan.
Interesting. Okay.
20 and 1, 2.
Capra's using a bard song in the cheering, so whether or not that's
Technically,
initiative or not,
yeah.
he technically is an initiative, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really plan to do much more. Don't die.
We're gonna see what his AC is like before we start using Piranha Strike. Let's put it that way.
You can see where his nipples used to be. How much AC could he have?
I can't do it.
Got the nipples, freak!
Oh, he rolled a 1 in initiative. Fuck.
Oh, it's too bad.
Dugganschmirph rolled a 20. Duggan, what are you doing?
He's readying an action for either Grakkel to charge or move forward, or him to charge and move forward. And he's readying a telekinetic combat maneuver.
Can you do this at this range?
Yeah, as per telekinesis, which is a medium range spell.
Wow. Wow.
Tripping.
There's a ready to
No, it's going to be, because I have telekinetic finesse, I can actually do a dirty trick. Like, say, spin his hood backwards, making him blind for a round.
All right, Grakkel, you're the first to go. There is a crash of a gong and some horns blowing, and this means the fight is on.
Grakkel comes in to swipe at the man.
Okay, he has uncanny dodge, so he doesn't lose any AC.
Well, also, Mohammed said I want to start in my style, and
Yep.
like I'm not a comment. Yeah, that he's
Yep.
not flat-footed. Dirty trick suddenly happens from the.
Oh, now the dirty trick.
28.
Wait a sec, Ahmed. There was a ready action.
Yeah, there's ready action.
34 against the CMB? Or D?
His CMD is raging.
Mediocre.
His raging CMD is 29. Let me check to see what the bull strength did to him.
Like giving him a +2.
Unless he's got a.
Does he have strength? If he has a strength item, then it doesn't. If he drank it, he doesn't have a strength item.
Yep. His CMD is 32.
So his hood gets spun backwards on his head. I don't know he's got uncanny dodge. That was the plan. So.
Yep. And how long does that last?
A round.
All right. So yeah. For some reason, his eye slots are not matched up with his eyes, and when you go charging forward, he's blind.
AC, it was 28.
Can dirty trick be used at range?
Yes. With what I have, I can. Yes, because I have a different power in addition to the.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Normally you can't do it.
He's trying to rip his helmet back open so that he can see. Grakkel, you come padding in.
It was AC 28.
Oh yeah, you slug him. He has very little armor on.
Okay. I can't switch to Piranha Strike on the next attack, can I?
Oh.
On the next attack you can, yeah.
On your next one you can. You can just take a larger penalty.
Actually, no. Let's just keep it as it is, and then the next strike. Next strike.
Although I've always used it just as on or off. I've never been like
next
power
strike.
Power attack, no power attack.
Okay.
Oh, at least it's not a 1. 17. I don't know what his AC is, but
17 misses. You hit some of his armor.
That's what. That's what.
Oh, give me a second. His dex is +2, so flat-footed. Oh no, he's uncanny dodge. That's right. Okay.
He can't be flat-footed.
Mm-hmm.
This is why barbarians smash rogues into tiny.
Yeah.
29.
Okay, he's got DR3/nothing, so 26 damage.
Oh, barbarian that man is. He's a big angry man.
Whack!
He knows where you are, and he's gonna try to swing. He's also trying to push his helmet back into place. So this is blind until the beginning of Duggan's turn. So he's taking raging swings with his great axe.
Okay. I'm not gonna block this one. Okay, go ahead.
AC 31.
Ooh, that hit me.
25 damage.
50-50. Unless he's got blind fight.
Nope. He hit.
Hit you. Yeah.
25 damage.
Ow. You should dodge those.
Should be easy to block. Yep. You block it. You get you get your counterattack. Yep.
27.
You strike him.
26.
For 26 damage. 52. Oh, he's not bloodied. All right,
Okay.
his last attack. At +12. AC 18.
Miss.
a clamor of weapons and people cheering.
17.
Okay, Grakkel's turn.
Okay, so this I'm going to use a panache point to make him flat-footed.
Okay, then it's Duggan's turn. His helmet
He's not blind anymore.
is not blind. Like he manages to kind of
Okay.
shift his hat over.
Okay, Duggan's gonna try and telekinetically disarm him. Nope.
Okay, so you notice Grakkel, like his axe, he has to like really white knuckle his axe for some reason.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry, dude?
Fuck you!
Actually, Grakkel's going to Piranha Strike. Not Piranha Strike.
No, you take the penalty for the entire round.
The entire round. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
Fine.
worth not
just
Piranha
round based
Striking.
and leave it at that. It's round based.
It is
Honor.
worth not Piranha Striking with this guy.
We allowed Piranha Strike to or Power Attack to apply to AOs, whether or not you want. Okay,
Okay,
so
possible crit. Oh, for fuck's sakes!
not a crit.
Hero point to reroll.
You could use the hero point to re-roll the crit. Confirmation roll, which is a crit.
boy.
So you crit him. So let's adjudicate the crit before anything else happens.
Yes, just crit the shit.
Reduce
out of him.
damage with a major condition at a DC 39 fort save to avoid.
Yeah, he's a big beefy boy. He's a big
I
beefy
know,
angry boy.
39's a lot though.
39's a tough ask though.
Yeah, let me find this chart. It's always
Okay, so
hiding
reduced
in a-
crit. Fuck's sakes. So it's just straight damage.
Straight damage, yeah.
Alright, so straight damage.
And did you flat-foot him or no?
No, I didn't. 30 damage.
So 27 damage.
Yep. 79. He's not bloodied. And then the major condition. So this is hiding in this folder on the sheet. Major condition is confused, blind, dazed, exhausted, frightened, nauseated, or stunned. DM choice on an 8.
Nauseate him! Nauseate him!
Frighten him.
He's exhausted for one round.
Yes!
No more rage, brother.
No more rage, you ain't so angry no more.
Let me see if he's got tireless rage.
If he does, you're in trouble.
I guess 15th level barbarian.
No, he's not. Okay, so for 1 round, unless he makes a fortitude save,
No.
DC
Weapon of awe.
39.
Yeah, weapon of awe.
Okay, we'll do the weapon of awe first.
I have no idea. I'll check.
Plus 11 will save.
Is that including his bonus for rage?
Yep.
Cool.
23.
Oh, sorry. There's no save. It's just shaken. No save.
No save? Okay, so he's shaken. He's startled by your hit.
So he's shaken and exhausted. Things are looking up. Dude.
No, the exhausted, he needs to make a DC 39 fort save. He's only exhausted for 1 round, but that gets his rage. That like
And that's a minus.
typically
60.
exhausted lasts for long, but the crit table this is a condition he gets for 1
normally
round.
you go exhausted to fatigued, but this one you don't go back to fatigued.
No.
Cool.
Plus 12, minus 2 for the shaken.
Shaken.
Okay, he's exhausted. He drops out of his rage.
He's now fatigued for 2 rounds. Exhausted for 1, fatigued for another 1 after that.
Yep.
He raged for 1 round.
And that was Grakkel's first hit. Now your other attacks.
Now his AC went up and then down. So it's 1 less AC than before. Because
Shit. Miss 22.
No, his AC's 20, and then some adjustments. You hit him.
Oh.
He's a barbarian,
Okay.
dude. He's a big
So
meat
beat his
sack.
ass.
He's a big meat sack.
And the last one. Ah, fine.
That's a miss.
That's a miss right there. All
He,
right.
he actually catches your sword in his hand and pushes it away.
28 damage.
Becomes 25. So 90, 104. He's now bloodied.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So he's exhausted now
and shaken.
and shaken. So exhausted means no rage. So I'm going to subtract 2, and then
3 from
another
exhausted.
3. So that's minus 5, and then
And then
shaken
2 for shaken.
is minus 7.
I'm going to be blocking this one. Actually,
Alright,
no, let him attack and then I'll block the next one.
So minus 7, he heaves his great axe towards you with belabored breath and great violence. He rolls a nat 1. He rolls 28, which I believe would have hit.
Would have smote him.
And then your roll to block him. Did you say you're blocking
wait,
him?
28's not a hit. My AC with crane style, crane wing is 30 right now. He critical missed.
Good.
So I lose my 4 for this round.
You have crane wing now, so yeah, you lose your 4. But he critical mix and has to make a DC 20 strength check or drop all items held.
He's exhausted.
And he's exhausted.
So rage his
Shaken also applies to ability checks.
yeah. 28 drops to 24, which then drops to minus 6 is 18.
And then so plus 4 and then a minus 2 for shaken, so plus 2.
He drops his axe. He clangs his axe against your sword, and you nick him, and his axe is now... let me just roll a d9. His axe is now in this square, behind him. Alright, that was his first attack. He then...
This is the one I was blocking, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Picks up the axe, incurring an AO, or step back. Pick up the
No,
axe.
he's gonna pick up his he's gonna step back and pick up his axe.
Okay.
And now he's no longer exhausted, but he's fatigued because he lost his rage.
Wouldn't he be exhausted until Grakkel's turn?
Yeah, until the beginning of his turn.
Duggan, his exhausted state will affect Duggan's attack.
Oh, right. So, yeah, yes, he's Duggan gets to go and he's exhausted. Correct. So Duggan's turn from way downtown, as he's he's underneath Mort and telekinetically manipulating the battle from afar.
Love that.
Okay, he's gonna try and disarm him again. Given that he's got a -6 dex and a -6 strength, that should help him
And
with
he's
the
not
CMD.
raging, and yeah.
Oh yeah, CMD is awful right
And there's a
now.
bard song going.
Yep, there's a Capra +2 bard song or +3.
Get him! Get him! Fuck
35.
All right, he picks up his axe and he drops it into the ground, and it drops into his square. He looks furious.
Okay, thank you. Grakkel is gonna move in.
All right.
We're gonna do.
You hi-ya him. He's got an AC of 21 with the fatigue and no rage.
Hit.
AC 30. Whack across the face with the wooden blade, splinters flying everywhere.
Not a hit.
And then you try to hit him again, but he twists away. You try to hit again, and you twist away.
Another hit.
So, Ahmed, you got this. You used your fortune point. I'm going to mark that as complete. And there was a fortune point for the rhyme scheme. I'm not sure what that. It might have been old. I've got so many windows. I'm going to reject that. You could spend it again if you want. Okay, so you hit for 20.
I hit once. I do 26 damage.
26 becomes 23 damage.
You got a hero point. Don't forget that.
I used it when I was
you-
confirming.
You used it for a
Okay.
crit.
You spent it to
That's good.
confirm the crit, which caused a bunch of bad momentum on Sir Clyde of Kinderholm's turn. All right, he can't rage this round. Well, now it's Duggan. No, sorry, it's now his turn. He is fatigued and doesn't have his weapon in his hand again. Damn it.
Back, pick up his weapon,
Having the same square.
and then you've got one action left, ready to whack Grakkel when he approaches. Next round, you can rage again.
Yeah, it's like pick up my hatchet and just attack Grakkel, or do I get ready for the next round? Yeah, I think he's very aggressive, so he's going to pull out his hatchet and attack Grakkel.
So that's pull out a hatchet is a free. Wait,
It's a
Okay,
it's a move,
stop
And then
manipulating.
and then he attacks. No.
No.
All right, no rage drops it to 20.
With this making a comment about we're making a paper champion, Grakkel keeps thinking he's having honorable combats with a bunch of cheating.
A bunch of cheaters helping him.
All right, hatchet to the face. AC 33.
Yup, that's a hit.
Ouch.
Well, my thing kicks back in, but that's a hit.
Can you dodge that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's fucking panache.
5 foot step back.
5 foot step back.
So it's within 4.
It's within 5. It's my charisma.
Okay, so yeah, he dodges that, steps back, and then the
Okay.
guy probably picks up his axe.
Back.
Yeah, so he took out his hatchet. He tried to swing at you. You moved back.
But it's not an actual step back though.
Yes, it is.
You have to step back. I think you have to 5 foot step away.
You have to 5 foot step, and it's not a 5 foot step. It provokes.
Okay,
Just
so
not-
so
but
he
not from the person
he's oh, not from him. Okay, so he swings angrily. That would have hit you. He then free action drops
You
the.
can 5 foot step. You just have to 5 foot step to another square. You can still stay within reach if you want.
Oh, okay.
Where do you want a 5 foot step to?
Ahmed.
Move it up so he can't pick up a sword.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he attacks. You're no longer standing where you were. He turns to face you.
I'm gonna try to block.
Yeah, I guess he'll attack again. He wants to put you down. Hatchets.
Now is the dodging panache an
I
immediate?
think that,
Wait,
I
that's
think-
an
I believe
immediate
it's an immediate.
I can't use it. I can't block this.
Right.
Yeah, because that was immediate to dodge like that.
AC 16.
It didn't hit nothing.
Oh.
Okay. Now it's Duggan's turn.
All right, Duggan's gonna try and trip him. Make it look like he tripped on his own axe. I don't know.
Okay.
This one's harder.
Is fatigue no rage?
Plus 16 because Bard Song. You're a +2 Bard Song, right?
Yeah.
20.
Natural 20. Not 20.
He lands on the...
For those with a keen eye of battle, you know that something's going wrong with this guy. Like somebody's doing something bad.
He's fighting a weird hobgoblin who might have magic powers.
Yeah, exactly. You do hear a bunch of cheers from the Imperial Foreign Legion.
Okay.
Fuck him up!
And from his companions, apparently.
I don't like that guy. That guy's that's a guy I would normally kill and sort of be like, oh, I didn't mean to. He died. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna use Piranha Strike.
Okay. Wait, it was Duggan's turn, yours, and then his. Yep.
22.
Yeah, you.
He's not prune.
Yep. Hit him.
Crit
Whoa.
possible? Oh, wait. Hold on. 17 should have been a 12. Yeah, it is 12. Okay, good. Crit?
I want to see what happens with that.
Whack.
So do the first.
Oh, I got my pizza.
Additional effect, major injury. So
Okay.
the first attack is going to do...
Do the damage on the first attack.
you want me to subtract the 3 right away? It'll be easier for you?
I can handle it.
He takes 33 after the DR.
Okay, he's very injured.
Now he has the major injury.
Oh, now it's the crit damage. No, you hit him and then you critical threat him. So this is now the crit damage.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so 2d8 plus 60. Minus 6. Minus 3.
You're at a plus 30 to damage?
Yeah.
Because you're doubling precision, right? Do people with uncanny dodge take precision damage? I guess they do. Yeah, okay. 61 damage.
Wait, 2d8 minus... Yeah, okay, 2d8 were crap. So then he has a major injury on top of that.
Well, I think 60 damage when you got 20 hit points is a major hit injury.
Okay.
Describe how you kill him after he falls to the ground and is groping around for his great axe.
He drives the sword, the wooden sword, through his chest.
Yep.
And grabs it, levers, and jumps over to the other side.
Okay.
Ribs pop open like a chicken, like a turkey.
You spin Sir Clyde that was on all fours kind of over, and the wooden sword just breaks inside of him, and he's... There's like a cough of blood that chokes out. There's an awe from the crowd, and there is...
Ooh, you fucked him up a little much there. Back off, motherfucker.
There is a
He
moment...
throws the sword over his shoulder and walks off the field.
Okay, so you throw the butt end of the sword, like the broken bit of the sword, over your shoulder. You start walking off the field. There is a growing cacophony of boos coming from the Imperial Legion side. The Imperial Foreign Legion are actually coming onto the field to swarm around Grakkel.
Part of the team.
And a man actually comes out, and he must be speaking with some sort of magic because his voice is loud. Everyone knows the rules. This matter is settled. If any of you have issue, I suggest you eat it. Choke it down. And when you cannot choke it down any further, you talk to your commanding officer and issue a challenge, which if accepted, will be settled here
But after you leave, know that your anger should be faced forward. Your eyes blaze and your hate should be directed at the enemy of the Imperium. If I find any of you, even so much as making practical jokes against each other, in spite, then you will not get this option. And I'll pull the trigger myself.
Grakkel bows at that.
Return to your camps. Officers, take accounting of your men. I want to know if any have gone missing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look at dude down there.
I think we've had enough excitement and blood for this evening. Everyone should return to their quarters. We're gonna have a tight camp tonight. No one's to leave their quarters until morn. Is that understood? Yes, Commandant! A bunch of people salute.
Commandant. Like, this mimicking everyone else.
Right.
Part of the crowd. So is it like a fist to the head, or what is
the salute? Yeah, sort of a fist to the head. It is the 5 fingers of the 5-faced god clenched in a fist. It is the conqueror's hand. Commandant Roduk, apparently who is watching all of this, just pauses for a moment, looks down at Sir Clyde, and he doesn't seem overly upset.
Trial by combat guy.
he calls some people over and tells them to take him away, and they take him away.
That soldier was very unfortunate.
So like Capra's looking for one of the dude in the red.
Yep. Yeah. Your lieutenant comes over.
So I'm confused. Did we all pass, or did only Grakkel and us pass, or?
Oh, when you fight it as a unit, the victory of the unit is the victory of all.
Oh, so if Grakkel lost that, Mort would have failed?
There would have been extra scrutiny around the Spriggan, is what he says.
Okay.
Good thing that he passed. Apparently, you've gained the attention of a high-ranking officer in the Imperial Fallen Legion.
Ooh. Is it the elf guy with the funny coloring?
Ah, yes. I wouldn't ask him about the coloring, though. I think it's an elven thing.
Yeah, probably.
Most unfortunate about the recruit, but as you said before, accidents do happen.
Moment of silence for the random fledgling warrior 1.
The guy with the... did he have a name?
Look at her.
Duggan, I saw what you did, and I want to say that's the sort of mayhem we need out of you.
Whatever do you think I did?
Very surprising how unlucky he was. I don't know how he survived this long.
That guy looked mean. He reminded me of an executioner, like from the executioner's group.
There's an aura about him that was very... Oh, I didn't even include the evil thing. But anyway, whatever. He's a very evil man, looked like.
Okay, you are returned back to your barracks, and I'm going to go over to the Foreign Legion tents. You spend a tense evening And then morning comes and no one comes barking at your tent for, like, to get up and start running.
All right,
Let's
everybody up.
not remind them.
You're supposed to do the thing. People forgot about it.
Chagga's like, I want to sleep in if we don't have to run. And the fairies are... the fairies have invaded his bed, along with Duggan.
Chagga, we're sergeants. We gotta get people up and moving here.
What are our orders today? If we don't get any orders, then, you know...
Well,
He's got a point, actually.
I think our orders were to stay in our tent. I think that was the last thing we were told to do.
Yeah, Grakkel would have gotten his sword from the for the night.
Yeah, you fetched all of your equipment that's being stooshed in...
Yeah, just in case we put all our shit on.
Okay, so Grakkel spends the night nervous, expecting retribution. No retribution comes tonight, but the memory of those, especially with lineages that go all the way back to the Imperial capital on Volcanica, is likely long. And Sir Clyde of Kinderholm likely has kin. Plus, the division in this camp, although it took a month, usually happens. The silver versus the gold doesn't mix. The Foreign Legion does not mix well with the Imperial Legion.
So, do we think we're doing obstacles today? Are we playing with the guns again? Where's the big guns? We never got to use one of the big guns.
Kev's gonna stick his head out through the tent, like close around his head, like look around. No one's coming. There's no movement. There's nothing. No one for him. I'm like,
All right, fuck it. Some R&R then.
Hey, Capra. If you keep talking, I'll choke you with a pillow.
You're a private. You're not supposed to choke sergeants with a pillow.
As you were, as your lieutenant comes in.
the Fae are threatening each other with a pillow. Like, that's what
Yeah, he you'll forget the lieutenant's name, and by the end of your time, but you remember that this lieutenant really knew that trying to make you march in orderly rows was just not going to happen. You've been flagged perhaps as some sort of potential recruits for a special team.
Everybody up. Oh, sorry, as we were. Everybody back.
As you were normally doesn't mean still lie in bed, but I do believe that you have have earned a day of rest. Oh, wonderful. Just stay here. Oh, yes. I suggest you don't wander towards any of the Imperial Legion tents or barracks, especially you, Private Roven.
His bracers make his armor look as if they're it was just regular clothing. So all his gear looks like he's just wearing his outfit.
But you can pack away all of your recruit clothing, dispense of it if you've ripped it too much. And
looking around.
You are all going to receive 2 outfits today. Your military dress outfit, and yes, it does come in kilts, Capra, as well as your regular fatigues. Yes, a kilt. Kilt. You all receive your tassels today, and I need to speak to the sergeants outside.
All right.
Comes over to give Chagga a hand. Come on, buddy.
Oh, yes, thank you. You help Chagga out of bed.
Chagga in a house robe and slippers.
Yes. Chagga's got his big sleeping moo-moo on. And
Chagga straight out of MASH.
Let's see. Chagga in the warrior area, he's got sleeping chain shirt, which is probably a really giant chain shirt. And he's got a moo-moo. Yeah, he sleeps in his moo-moo. So right now he's in his chain shirt and his moo-moo.
And slippers.
And slippers, yep. Yes. I want to know if there's any... It seems that the group of you has worked very closely together. There's a decision to be made. I wanted to, well, like any good officer, speak it over with his sergeants before making my final decision. You've all performed quite admirably. Capra scoring a 6 in the obstacle race, and a sharpshooter rating with a bow. Sergeant Kev Garris, who has joined us from past experience in the Imperial Legion, has an obstacle course rating of 6 and shooting rating of expert with the musket, and very surprising result in the obstacle course. Sergeant Chagga obstacle course rating of 7. And a non-standard magical shooting rating of expert with the floating bullets and, you know, all that. Oh, yes, really. Well, I'm going to let you talk amongst yourselves. I'd like a recommendation from each of you about which one of you three should be become a senior sergeant.
Whoa.
The senior sergeant is a step ahead of a regular sergeant and would effectively be your senior amongst your group. Also, I want recommendations for which of the 5 privates that you have in your company. I need 2 corporals to be promoted. I do have 1 in mind. I did have 2 in mind, but after yesterday's display, I do not wish to ruffle any feathers with the Imperial Legion by promoting Private Rovin. You understand that that might send the wrong message.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay, speak amongst yourselves. We'll meet in about an hour, and I will speak to each of you individually to see who your recommendations are for senior sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All hail the Emperor, he says.
As soon as he's out of earshot,
Not it.
Why not? Why not, Kev? I need to take a quick bio break, so Chagga, let's discuss this Sergeant's Council. But first, I need to get some wine. We have the day off, right?
Yes. I think that's what he said.
Well, wine and cookies it is.
Why did this?
Wine and cookies. I'll be right back.
I'm also going to piss. Be entertaining.
all right, Mark, stream's all yours. Don't get us kicked off.
So the one guy who's not actually in the scene. All right, awesome. Yes, Capra does like his kilts because he has goat legs. So theoretically, you would think he could still maybe a different cut of pant he could still wear, but I guess that's not a thing. Fledgling Warrior 1. Ugh. I think we are now nearing the end of Marty's session, and Adam will be taking over soon. At which point, I have no idea what's going to happen, to be honest with you. All I can assume is we'll be on the move. And Duggan has no desire for any kind of responsibility ever again.
I am feeling old man-ish today.
Why? Was it like a squirtity and that was it?
No, it was squats. Squats was yesterday.
Oh, squats will do it, yeah.
It didn't go super good. I mean, it did go super bad. It just was like just one of those days where everything was just not clicking. And I just stood up and it's like, yeah, you squatted 24 hours ago because you stand up and you're like, guess what? Hamstrings, glutes, quads, everything's like, ow, 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 ow. You actually hear the clicking as you straighten up.
Oh.
General shortcut.
General shortcut. No general shortcut yet.
That dirty trick is dirty. I understand why people talk about it. It's the first time I've actually read Dirty Trick. I read it once and went like, that's no way that could be real. It's real and you can true strike that.
Yep.
You're blind because I rolled a thing.
And I threw sand in your eyes or something.
Yeah. What makes it at least not the worst is it's melee only. So
yes, usually melee. Yeah.
Usually melee. So then
I can do it because I have telekinetic finesse, and it's in the writing for my particular power.
Exactly, because it's just one of those things where it's like otherwise, like it's already kind of like.
All right, I have a DM question for Adam. The senior sergeant, basically, it's not quite officer, so it's like, it's just sort of like the lead of the squad. How big is a platoon?
A platoon, I think, is originally 40 dudes.
Yes. I think it's 20 to 40.
Platoon size 50. Okay.
All right.
It's 16 to 44 in the U.S. Army, and it depends on which Army group. It's like, I want to say it's like 8 4-man rifle teams, plus a staff sergeant, a lieutenant, and the other guy is the... like, that's the one I'm most familiar with, which is, I think, the structure for the Canadian military.
A section is a military subunit, usually consists of 6 and 20 personnel. And usually has an alternative name for it, equivalent to a squad. 4 to 10 soldiers is a squad. So basically you're forming a squad.
Yeah.
We are the...
Oh yeah, so my question is, yeah, like, who do you want as, like, do you have a preference of who the squad leader would be? Because you're running the...
As the person running, I would because there's a lot of decision making, I would prefer it not to be Capra.
Okay.
If I was playing...
Plus he's 12.
He had a birthday.
Nice.
On his character sheet actually says 14.
Oh yeah, I added 1 to all of your ages because we actually have played through a year of game. So, Weretag, welcome to the channel.
A few years on Capra's age. Nighthorn, close enough. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if Kev is probably out of the 3, I would say probably Chagga is appropriate. I want the decision making. Because this person would have to make decisions that directly affect the plot of the game, not just a quest giver. So. Yeah.
Oh my God, Chagga having to manage you guys. He's gonna lose hair he doesn't have.
He's got to grow hair just to lose the hair.
Yep. What? Oh, it's not here. It's a chair.
With the chair.
So, who do you think should be the senior staff sergeant? Capra? You seem to be quite at home with all of this military stuff.
But you're a senior. He's way too senior. He'd be geriatric sergeant. But you're a senior sergeant if I've ever seen one.
Oh, well, thank you, Capra. I'll take that as a compliment. Not too many these days. I am only 34 years old. I'm also 34 years wide.
Yeah. And 34 years tall.
Yes, yes.
He's doing the whole, like, So... I mean, I could be the senior sergeant, but it's really hard to tell humans what to do because they're just feign.
You realize, Capra, that I never really wanted to be here?
My family signed me up without my knowledge. They didn't ask me. That's just the thing in my family. We do things to each other that are bad. I try not to do it, but I'm sometimes forced to do bad things. I suppose, in a way, that's sort of like being in the military. You have a strange sense of honor to your fellows, and sometimes you have to do bad things. Ugh.
Sometimes you have to do... So, sometimes what you have to do with the problem, learned it a long time ago, is either domesticate, relocate, or exterminate. Those are the solutions to everything.
Domesticate, exterminate, or relocate. Very interesting. A very interesting way of looking at it. Oh, the Imperium has more of a saying, sort of like that, don't they? Don't they?
Exterminatus, relocatus, domesticatus. No? I thought that was Old Imperial.
Oh yes, I was thinking about something else here. There was in a previous campaign we talked briefly about the Imperium. Just look through my campaign books here.
Would be in Legends, probably.
It would be in Legends. Yeah. Look at this ratty book.
It's been a while. It was weathered.
Yes, the Imperial doctrine. The Empire provides, the Empire takes, and the Empire endures. Consolidation, conversion.
It's domesticate. Consolidate is... Conversion is domesticate. Consolidate is like relocate.
And... yes. I don't want to mention the other things.
That one's probably exterminate.
Consolidation, conversion, and conscriptions are the ways.
Oh. So they've got domesticate 2 times.
One is of faith, and the other is physical, like what we've been doing here.
Yeah.
Drink some more wine.
So, I could be the leader if you want me to be the leader, or you could be the leader. You just have to be okay with me telling you what to do.
Oh, Sergeant Garrus, why don't you want to be senior sergeant? You've been in the military.
You wanted to be senior sergeant.
Alright,
Why?
here's the thing. I didn't spend the last 10 years of my life hiding in the middle of nowhere for no reason. I don't want attention. I don't like it.
You seem to be good at cheering us all on. I heard you distinctly cheering while we were doing that dreadful obstacle course.
I can do it. I don't want to be a senior or nothing.
Thing of devilish nightmares and ropes.
Tell you what. You do it and take all the responsibility, and I'll cheer you on.
But that's not how it goes. Responsibility rolls downhill. I'll be standing on your shoulders, well, with a fly spell, but, you know.
He's got pretty strong shoulders. He might not look it, but he's got a strong back, that geriatric guy.
Who's as old as Capra.
Fine. I'll accept the responsibility, and
Congratulations, buddy.
Chugga's eyes are narrow. He's looking at Kev suspiciously. All right, your first task, if I'm going to be senior sergeant of our group, platoon, squad, group. Did I say group twice?
Yes, you did, sir.
I don't.
Aye, sir.
Dagnarin, you bastard.
Just tell us where he is, sir.
I need...
Enemy will be shot before he fucking knows it. Sir!
I need each of you to pick a corporal to rise up from the ranks of ignominious privatedom. Choose one that you trust to, get it done.
Doogsy Doog.
That was quick. I would have chosen Dee Dee myself, but...
He's gonna choose Dee Dee.
Why would you choose Duggan?
Because he's probably not gonna want to do it.
All right, Dugganschmirph it is. He spent most of the time in that little sphere.
Pretty soon he's on the no-no list for the captain.
All right.
Was
all right, if we're gonna do this real, he's the right option.
Dugganschmirph, Dee Dee's going to spend time healing. Maybe we shouldn't make the heal... She's a bit soft, isn't she?
She's very soft.
Okay.
She's softer than you! And he pokes at the belly a little bit.
What about Mort? See, we got Mort.
Sure.
He seems, how we used to say gung-ho. You know what I mean?
You know,
I think Duggan
actually think Jex is the most stable of all of them.
You know, as much as it is a thumb in the face of the Imperium, Grakkel is actually the most... Grakkel speaks Goblin. I don't know if you speak Goblin.
Yeah, he knows like 15 languages or something stupid like that.
He doesn't know you're a doppelganger yet. I speak...
Because that's going to go well when he finds
and
out.
I speak fairy.
Yeah, I think I can put a couple of words together.
Yes, I speak human and old human, I guess, in another language, but you don't need to know.
I know a couple, yeah. Been around a bunch of messed up places.
All right, so I actually think that we should push for Grakkel to become a corporal, as well as Dugganschmirph. Yes. Yes.
All right.
That might make him easier to control, because then he can boss people around.
Yeah, he said he wanted to be a general. I suppose his first promotion...
Gotta step up somewhere.
Yes. You're... Am I to understand that he ruled over some gang that you were... that you were a part of?
We just cut off.
We put them back on, remember that.
No, we put it back on. Yeah, we had to help him out because there was a problem. There was this whole thing with apparently the vampires in the basement. You're not supposed to kill them. How are we supposed to know?
These are come down the street that we never imagined would come down the street.
All right, I will go speak to our lieutenant. I'll be back in a moment. Chagga trundles off.
All right, here you go, Sergeant, senior guy.
You please don't do that.
Yes, sir. I won't do it again.
It's still the decision of the other guy. We're supposed to talk to him.
Of course, it's decision.
Okay,
I'm just too old. My back's giving me.
The lieutenant comes back and asks for the 2 sergeants of your I just had the word. It's section
Squad.
Squad.
Sorry.
Assemble your squad, sergeants.
All right, you pieces of garbage, get your asses out here right now. Line up.
Hop, two, hop, 1, 2, hop, 2, hop,
The
1.
fuck are you yelling for? We had the day off, you fucking shit brain.
Quiet.
Quiet in line.
Quiet.
Duggan.
Quiet, dude. You know how much I love you.
Sorry.
I'm here! I just been private!
All right, excellent. Dee Dee's here. Everybody, great. All right, line up.
All right, I have your dress uniforms as well as your Imperial Legion uniforms, hats and tassels. Yes, they are appropriate size. And I also have several promotions to announce. First, let us all congratulate Sergeant Chagga Dune, who is now Senior Sergeant. Imperial Legion.
Duggan muddles to Dee Dee. Did he eat the competition?
Be nice.
Oh, yes. And as my first
request of my sergeants, we did get 2 nominations for the next set of promotions. Would both Dugganschmirph and Grakkel, private, step forward, please?
Fuck for?
Kev's looking.
Capra's gonna
Yeah.
sort of guide Grakkel forward.
I have done too much shame already.
Yeah, we're both very shameful.
Apologized enough.
Unless, of course, you people cook your officers in a ball. In which case, you can leave me in there till I get a few more stars.
Apparently, Corporal